Hi, Bleach. Oh shit, I'm Bleach. Oh god, I'm Bleach. Oh yeah, I'm Bleach. Hi guys, Bleach. You're doing a Friday Night Live. I'll probably do a Saturday one too. Just figure I'd talk to you guys. Just sitting here watching. He's got he come out with Pyros for his comedy special. The I noticed that Lawn Boy snowblower, it has a fuel shut off on it. I'm like, okay, so I tried to start it and it was still let it run and it was still skipping. And I shot video today. I was working on it. And I'll tell you what I was doing when I get to in a minute. Um, did the Lawn Boy snowblower. How's it going, mower up? The Lawn Boy snowblower. I put a little too cycle gas because I didn't have any regular gas in a can, and it caught fire on the head and shot flames out the carburetor. It was completely on fire. The top of the 5 horsepower Tecumseh engine, and I was going to videotape it, but I'm like, no, and it'll get out of control, and it won't be good for my garage. So the Yardman snowblower, it was a Yardman. I mean, MTD Gold Series or something, and Golden Shower Series or something stupid. I'm just joking, but it's all rotted out. The base is just rotted out, ruined. The frame, like if you try to go throw snow through it or hit rocks or something, the whole bottom will probably come out of it. So that engine's going on the green Lawn Boy one. And I'm sure if you guys or people are new to the channel of seeing this mess I got in the garage and what I'm working on, but it is certainly fun. Kevin Hart is so short. I didn't realize how short he was. It's so funny though. Yes, I'm filming that. I'm working on engines and stuff. I'm not sure if a serial come along or Sanford Moore, man. They might be doing stuff and see where the night takes us. I may go live for a half hour, depending on how many people show up. What is he even talking about? It's just funny. Talking about smashing a pigeon or something. I just finished watching that super bad movie on Comedy Central. That was a pretty good movie. I remember watching that years ago. I thought it was hilarious how McLovin just blew up the police car and shot at it and stuff, and they dumped all their liquor on there. It's just hilarious. One's watching at least. Maybe it's a few more come on here. Yeah, so those freaking snowblowers. And I get another snowblower coming Tuesday. Yeah, but I put a new carburetor on it, and the jet blew right out when it caught fire. You know those Tecumseh jets, like that thing that has the plastic cap on it? Yeah, I should try a fuel stabilizer. Well, it was a new car, but still won't run. Either the governor's messed up, could be one of the things. Governor's messed up. I don't think it'll run now because the head gasket caught fire. I think I'm going to rip what I can off the engine and junk it. The compasses are full of problems. They're good when they run, but when they don't run, you just and plus, I think the coil's good under the Tecumseh. I never thought to look in the coil and clean it. No, just take the coil off. I know the coil is good because it would like run on choke and half run and sputter. Then I was doing some reading on those Tecumsehs. Someone had a problem with like on the Facebook groups and said it could be like a stuck valve or something on it not working right, like exhaust or what was it called? There's an exhaust valve and I forget what the other valve is. Intake valve, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure on the snowblowers coming Tuesday. It's from a friend at the Y. They're the people that gave me that steel weed whacker and that other one. Sorry, I'm just looking at the TV as I'm going along. Yeah. I don't know. Since you're new to the channel, I won't say too many terrible things like I usually do on these lives. And Siri writes some pretty funny stuff, innuendo, dirty innuendos and stuff. And yeah, snowblower just be reliable. You get like a tractor with a side shaft thing to me work like a garden tractor. They're there's a comps on the Massey I'm trying to place, and it's forever home or in a new home or something. There's a guy coming to look at it tomorrow, but he backed out. He says he doesn't have the money right now, which is understandable. Yeah, I thought it was funny. It caught fire. I'm like, what else wrong could go with it? And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna bother to run a gas line to try and see if it's even gonna run with that. Yeah. See here. One Pug Life's got a new video up. I watch him once in a while. He's funny. Looks like Kevin Hart's like wearing vinyl or something. Like really weird vinyl. I've seen this before. It's funny. Kevin's freaking out. Yeah, those Tecumsehs are a mess. The older ones seem to do good, like the ones from the 70s. The governor wobbles back and forth on it, it won't tighten up. I was making the video, I have music going on in the background, which is a no-no on YouTube, but I really just usually run it like 20 or 30 seconds in the background where I talk, and that Stevie Wonder song comes on, I'm singing, very piece of shit. It's funny. Uh, let's see here. The TV's usually louder. I don't know what's going on. I'll probably end this at 10:30. People got things, and I usually do these things at 11. Maybe running on the highway. I tried to do comedy and stuff, and those bit strips I made them. I was like a class clown growing up. I always had like funny things to say. Oh my god, you hear this stuff? He's talking about adopt a baby on a phone app and put a barcode on a baby. He's always got these good stories. And some comedians they do like comedy from their life or whatever they're growing up, and some can just make up a story off the top of their head that's funny. I'm gonna go at 10:30. There's someone I kind of want to watch. Let's do it live. I won't say who. I know it's not Redneck Rickham. Um, Oh my God. He talks a lot of shit. He's funny. Yeah. So tomorrow, I think I'll have the video finished Sunday or Monday about the snow blowers. Sure, ruin your life. All right, one viewer, say something. Hey, Super More, man, how's it going? I'll watching Kevin Hart here doing a comedy special. Oh my God, that snowblower is going to use as trash. I don't want to repeat myself in this video, but it's like the frame's all rotted and stuff where the auger and the impeller is. So the engine came off the green one today, and it's going on the MTDs. Oh, freaking MTDs! I can't even talk. The Yardman Golden Shower series or whatever the hell it is, snowblower, is a is the engine's going on the Lawn Boy basically because the Lawn Boy does not have any like rust holes in it, just surface rust. I'll put that together. And the engine caught fire today. I realized that I put like 2-cycle engine oil in the cylinder hole trying to start it, and the damn thing caught fire. And the jet came out of the Chinese carb. You know that little jet with the rubber grommet on there, and it just fell right off. I'm lucky it found it on the side there because I'm gonna be able to use that carb on another project. Freaking the Chinese carb I got from China runs good on the. Actually a snowblower car, but it runs good on the Massey. And of course, I can't find the original carb for the Massey. I can't find it anywhere. Looked all over the garage. I thought I put it in a drawer or something. Oh, man, gassy. So yeah, I'm just in the process of doing that. And then there's I might fix that 8 horsepower engine. Speaking of that I broke a piece off the oil pan. I don't think it'll affect it any as long as it's not off the mounting hole, so I might mess with that during the summer. I think what happened is, the clamp that's around the connecting rod, it just came apart in there. It's probably self-fixable. Just tighten up the clamp, it should run again. I don't know how to make a go-kart, but I do have like a sprocket that can make a go-kart somewhere in the garage. I took off one of those rear engine things. That would be fun. I could do that with one of those engines. That's something to look into. If I could figure out how to do that, I could use that orange engine that I got in the garage and do something with it, that Briggs. But that Briggs doesn't have any throttle on it. It's like uncovered, and because it was like on a cement mixer at one time, as I see cement on one of the mounting holes, or a generator or something. There's a generator on Craigslist too. That's the same engine. Must come off a generator too, and on a cement mixer at one time. Poor Kevin Hart. Oh, they shut down Donald Trump's Twitter. I thought that was funny. Some disgruntled employee that was leaving that day shut his Twitter down. Must have had access to shutting it down. How hilarious. Yeah, a lot of work, and with it being winter. If you got the parts to do it, maybe we can figure out how to do it together or something cheaply. I think you have to cut some of the frame and run a chain down there. There's a guy that did it on YouTube before. I've seen videos of it. He isn't around anymore on YouTube. I was actually a kid that did it. He was trailing through the woods with it, and he had like a helmet on or something. I'll go live tomorrow too, Saturday. Oh, they're breaking in all that expensive jewelry for the holidays. I wanted to tell you, you can get those C-clips that fix the deck, those snap rings that break off on the snappers, because I got a few to fix that deck that broke in the garage and put it back on the Comet, or use that other deck I have. I want to debate. There is a twin that runs on Craigslist for $50. It's too far away. I would try to ask the guy to deliver it. Oddly enough, the place is called Mexico where it is. There's actually Mexico, New York near me. A small town probably. And it runs. I would put the twin on there, and hopefully the engine would stay. Like, I mean, the muffler would clear and go out the back. Might be fun. It's an 8 horsepower V twin. That would be fun putting on a snapper. Honest, I don't even think I could lift that engine. It would break my back. So they can see where it is in Mexico. Mexico, New York, not actually Mexico. And then, like, it's some places are getting snow now, and my garage is like a mud pit. We got like flooding here and shit. It just will not stop raining. All next week, it's just gonna rain every day. Just rain, rain, rain. Thank God. The hell was that noise? Some screaming goat or something in that Corona commercial? 99 calorie Corona Light. Get you just as drunk, and it helps you lose weight. It's warm where you are. You're like in freaking Indiana, right? It's gonna be warm here on the weekend too, like 60, 70 degrees. Yeah, been warm here for 2 days, in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, this freaking sweatshirt on just because it was a Superman shirt. There's a freaking blind spot there. Southern Illinois, that's what I thought. I forget. Either Indiana, Illinois. 57, that's not bad. If I had better lighting in the garage, I might, like if it was really bright in here, I would do this live out there and mess with the snowblower, so I was doing it. There's like no light in there. That's why I got that headlight. I don't know if you guys saw that. I ever showed you that headlamp with the LEDs or something, like you just wear it on your head or something. Yeah, I didn't. You really gotta look at stuff when you buy it. I'm like, oh, cool, it runs. It must be okay. It runs good, and throw it on the truck, and then it's like all right underneath. I wonder if that happened over the winter because I left it outside, but I doubt it. Those things are meant to take snow, but some of them are those blowers made out of cheap tin. Oh, I don't remember how those belts go on. I mean, they can't be too hard. I was able to free the shifting lever because it was like really crazy. Siri must be napping or something. Probably shouldn't say this. I don't know why I shouldn't say it, but they had like hair dye, like for $1 at the grocery store, like L'Oreal or Revlon or something. They got like caps or something. I don't care if I'm balding. I got the bright idea to do highlights in my hair, so I'm gonna get a friend to do that. Maybe my mother, because she took cosmetology. Just put the caps in here and snip it. I have like blonde highlights or something to do. My hair's thinning anyway, so I'll also do it before I go completely bald. Be fun. Just the front of it, of course, not really the sides. It's like the top. You guys should do it. Maybe you can use the same caps again. I don't know. Let's keep using the kit. If I see another kit there, I'll go back to the grocery store, get it for $1. They're like marking stuff down. They did some renovating in the store. They must have found some shit that fell under there from like years ago. They forgot about and they're selling. I don't know, man. There's so much filth on the floor at the grocery store I went to. It's like, Jesus Christ, they should clean it. All of a sudden, they break out the sign that says, please pardon the mess. We're in Cognito or in, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think. We're doing renovations or something. Yeah, my mother keeps telling me to shave this shit, but I like it. I can't help it. Roll the traditional Star Puffs beard where it's like out to here. Be hard to hell to get off. Take like a weed whacker to it or something when it gets bigger. I don't mind it if it keeps me warm in the garage. Kevin's so good at making up stories. If I wasn't on that medicine and stuff, I could probably make up some stories just off the top of my head. You think about it, he's probably some comedians probably have some sort of mental illness because they're coming up with some weird shit and it makes people laugh. I watched that 1922 movie on Netflix, that Stephen King movie. Oh my god, it's really screwed up. Like really bad. There's like rats everywhere, and then there's rat ghosts, and then there's a rat lady with the rat ghosts. That Langoliers movie is a good movie. I used to love that when it used to come on the TV. I used to watch it all the time. I'd see her watching the Langoliers or something. That's a great movie. I love Tommy Knockers back in the day. Tommy Knockers is such a great movie. Jimmy Smith's in there. And then that's probably one of my favorite Stephen King movies. I thought Tim Curry was kind of funny as that clown. I should tell this story. I probably told it before. My friend called me up stoned. He was into the wacky weed back in the day in high school, and he called me up stoned, and I swear I got a contact high on the phone. He could not stop laughing about the balloons in the library with the clown or something, and it's just so funny. And the It movie was good, the new one, but not as good as the old stuff. They're gonna have a sequel to the It movie too. He's all over the place. He's funny though. Dean Stockwell. I thought it was cool. Dean Stockwell from Quantum Leap was in Langoliers. Used to love that Quantum Leap show. They don't even run it on the TV anymore. Just sad. What I miss, I was talking about snowblowers, Kevin Hart, rotted out snowblowers, swapping engines, freaking junk that never seems to want to work, broken shit, broken governors. Donald Trump's Twitter was shut down for like 11 minutes by some disgruntled employee. Kind of funny. It's like my last day. I'm gonna send a message and shut down Donald Trump's Twitter. Yay! You must be new to the channel. Well, you think about it, at least he didn't come back with weapons or something and shoot up the Twitter. There was like they joked about it Saturday Night Live years ago, but there's actually a guy that worked at the Xerox factory or some. Let's get weird. There's even A Walmart shooting, like that's not funny, but you can even find the guy that did the Walmart shooting. I don't even know where it was, but I forget. I heard something about it in the news. And freaking South Korean Winter Olympics is right on near the border north. That's not going to be good. I didn't even know Korea got winter time. They must. Wait a minute. Is there like if we're like I think they would get winter because we're like in the same part as them on the map. And then I learned that over in Australia, where the Simple Joys is, their Burger King is called Happy Jacks. They don't have like a regular Burger King because there's already a restaurant over there called Burger King and called it freaking Happy Jacks because they couldn't freaking copyrights or something. They're gonna have like sales, I think. Walmart and other places and shit. They're saying they're gonna do stuff early, from what I heard. So there's not like a bunch of freaking assholes just hauling it shit you wouldn't even want to have for the Black Friday sale, like a sneaker cell phone or something. Like you have your freaking iPhone in your sneakers, you're tying it up or something. They should have like an app for dick pics or something. Like you can dress it up with a Santa hat, wrap tinsel around it or something. God, I'm terrible. God, I come from the MTV generation where they, they sat around, listened to Walkmans and stuff. Then they had like freaking God, we're talking about like the why I was talking with friends about like people had CD players and stuff, and I was joking to the lifeguard. I said, "You remember the iPod Shuffle or something?" Because that was like one of the first things people listened to music on, and I just listen to music on the computer plus on my cell phone. I mean, Spotify's on your cell phone and listen to music. Shit. Freaking Miley Kunis got those Jim Beam commercials. Freaking Meg from Family Guy. I still got Halloween candy, but it's hidden. My freaking mom freaking hid it on me like I'm little, like I'm just gonna freaking pig out on it all night. I don't know where the hell it is. I looked for it everywhere. I'll probably be eating Halloween candy for tomorrow's live instead of freaking ass up and tortilla chips or something. And put some freaking highlights in my hair. My receding hairline will look really freaking good. I'm gonna stick it up like this and shit. I think it's thin, a little thin, because I like use some shampoo to thin it. Come on, good. Freaking got shower curtains at the YMCA showers finally. We don't got like shower buddies like hanging out next to you. And that's terrible. God, I gotta get up tomorrow and mess with those snow blowers. Freaking throw the other one in Ray's truck and get rid of that 2 cycle one that I have. I don't know why I got it. I thought it would be easy to fix. I'm like, shit, I can fix a weed whacker. Why the hell am I gonna do one of those snow blowers? I can even find where the spark plug is and like, go away. It's gonna. Hey, we gotta get big load of scrap on this truck because it's not gonna be worth just taking those things for the cost of the gas in the scrapyard. Really, freaking get a backhoe and dig a hole, bury the snow blowers under the ground. People be digging like a fucking what do you call it? What those things called a septic tank or something one day, and up comes up a snowblower or something. You like that episode of American Pickers where the dog that Indian out of the ground. Yeah, I like that MTD snowblower. That was a good one. It was like bigger than the Lawn Boy. I mean, it was massive. I mean, it could have took a lot of snow with it. I should have just freaking used it anyway, so I rusted apart. But I never really had a snowblower that worked before. I remember that stamper I had that was worn out. I traded that for the stamper engine one of them I have. That simplicity, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might dig that out and junk it. Probably rot it all to hell in the garage. The water in there, I don't know. What? Why can't you post to YouTube vid what's going on? Maybe they're having problems. Use like crap cleaner to clean your computer in case it's like got cookies and shit. CC cleaner, it's called. Like cleans your internet history files and stuff and shit that just like everything you look at on the computer just runs in the background and stays there. I don't know why it won't post links. I don't know. Oh, I see you said link. I thought you meant head link. Um, Mail it to me on Facebag or something. Let me see. If you got a new video up, I'll check your channel there, Sample More. Man, I'll go right to your channel and see what you got up there. Hopefully you can hear that. Something about Kevin Hart almost fighting someone with a dick. Like a problem with his dick or something. Alright, you got like a hot pot there. Oh, that's the video I watched where you had the stamper and you're mowing with it. I saw that was pretty good. Not sure if I wrote you a comment, I forget. Let's see here, watch that a minute. Oh no. You ever watch the Angry Nintendo Nerd? He's been doing it at least 10 years, playing old shitty games. He's funny. Yeah. Shit, I forgot to write something. Honestly, I think I fell asleep watching the mower video. Let's see here. I can even type. I'm sorry for this, the background. I mean, it is adults only, but I was trying to find something that's not too copyrighted protected and run in the background. How much you can see the typing. Let's see here. Where's my freaking uh, oh, Revenge, and that's pretty cool. Man, that's how you found me. They're a lot of fun, those stampers. Some people get them free. The first stamper Ray got free, and I gave him like $35 for it. He's gonna use the tires for a John Deere he had. John Deere engine. He's got a stamper over there. We haven't worked on yet. This the days just got away from us. We had other things we were doing. It would be widescreen if I wasn't at Google Plus. I don't know why it doesn't do that. I'm gonna test the chat out. Let's send it. Tecumseh engine. Those things are funny, those Tecumsehs. I try to get the Tecumseh running. If not, try to find a Braggs. There's probably videos on that engine you got in there that can help you out how to fix it if you're not used to it. What's a band? Spards? I think he means Braggs. He mistyped. Oh, St. Remore man there. Yeah. I'm thinking of changing my username on YouTube, but it's always been Bleachedpc. Something that's more easy to find in search engines and stuff. Well, like if you like Google Bleachedpc, all sorts of pictures and shit come up from my channel. Is it an early 2000s stampers? Mr. Rodriguez, like the one with like the rectangular handlebars, like this, kind of like an airplane steering wheel or something. Freaking gonna be 218 soon, or 2018. I mean, not 218. Holidays, my ass. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. We're like 3 days past Halloween. I like this throwback commercial they got for Kit Kat. If you guys have seen it, it's like a 90s throwback commercial for Kit Kat. They had the 80s one too, but they seem to show them the 90s one more. It could be an 80s commercial. I'm not sure. It looks like 90s fashions. Too, they got. Braggs are good engines. There is a 12 horsepower Braggs. The frickin' shaft broke off. I didn't laugh because I'm thinking of something else when I said shaft, but it broke off. The pulley broke off and the shaft broke inside the engine, but it does run, so you just have to put another connecting shaft in there, whatever it's called, connecting rod. Oh, that means the muffler's gone. The baffling's gone on the muffler. I had all sorts of shit. The fire comes out of the carburetor on the Kohler engine I put in my Simplicity tractor, though. I should have videotaped the fire on the snowblower. It's not all that funny. It's just stupid. I don't know what kind of fire. I don't know if you necessarily need a fire extinguisher for oil and gas, but they got fire extinguishers at the Walmart for like $15. I'm thinking of investing in one. Freaking catches fire outside, throw some snow on it. If it's loud, it's shooting fire. I mean, you can get if it's like one of those hot dog mufflers or something. Mufflers that look like penises, as a Siri would say. And, yeah, moderator of my channel. God. You know what Sanford Moore man did? He got creative. His muffler was completely blown to hell on his stamper, and he just screwed a little one of those little hot dog mufflers in there, and it worked out. The bolts were on the muffler I had on the 12 horsepower Briggs that I got working or had sit in the garage that I tried to get running years ago when it run, and before I was really good with carburetors, and it wouldn't take the carb off, and the carb was no good. So yeah, it runs good, and it seems to idle up just a little bit, but not too much. Because like if you idle up the engine, it'll get really loud. But this one does not, so probably it's good enough to cut with. Let's hope there's nothing wrong with the governor on it. It runs evenly. So what I'm getting to at is the muffler was like seized on there, and to cut the muffler off, and then thread a pipe in there and put an engine. That's why some of those engines have threads in case the bolts break off. Yeah, it's sad. I had like lawnmower fires before. I should have freaking took a video of it on fire, but I just wanted it out. Like the head was on fire in the carburetor. Freaking freaking snowblowers, lawnmowers, man. Gonna freaking snow soon. Walmart Black Friday sale. I might go to that. Might not. Gone every year there for like 3 years. Oh my god, that's funny. Kevin Hart's pretty cool. He's probably one of the most demanding comedians out there now. Well, the shit that happened, Kashi was doing and shit. I don't want to say it like this, but we need like strong black influences out there to like mentor people and stuff. And racism is just a fucking joke and has no meaning in this world. Rick and Morty, is that on now? Yeah, it must be. Rick and Morty's such a good show. It's like the most popular show on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim right now. Oh, on YouTube, okay. Yeah, all the Rick and Morty is on YouTube. Steven Universe, I really like that show. They got a game out now. I was watching a little of it. I was watching people playing the South Park game on PlayStation. I think the Rad Brad on YouTube. It was pretty good. Oh my god, his son's arguing with a little boy over a truck. Oh, freaking lights are hurting my eyes, I tell ya.
I run over, I grab the little boy off of my son. This is the longest walk back to the car I've ever had with my son in my life. He just kept looking at his hands. He was like, I don't know what happened, Dad. I don't know what happened. So I get mad. I'm like, dude, if somebody hit you, you ball your fist up, you hit them back. You don't let nobody hit you.
Sorry, I'm just watching Kevin Hart for minutes, telling one of the stories. Rick and Morty's awesome, though. They're, shit, what else is good? Death Clock, I really love that on Cartoon Network. That's pretty good. They even had albums of that show you can listen to on YouTube. The new Spider-Man movie looks good. They had so many damn Spider-Man movies. And they changed the actors in them. Put some freaking blonde highlights in my eyebrows. Why not? I think I'm gonna end it in 5 minutes because I had a pee so bad it's nearly coming out my nostrils. I think I learned in health class you can't pee out your nostrils like when I was in school. Yeah, we'll have an awesome weekend. If you're not subscribed, Mr. Rodriguez, I think your name is Israel, if I want to pronounce it right. Have a good weekend and get a muffler for your snapper. And just maybe you're somewhere where there's still grass or something. If it's like your first project, I keep it. Everybody remembers their first project. I think mine was was it a 1985 Yamaha moped? I got it running, and my friend lost the parts of the carburetor to it. I wanted to give it somewhere away. We were like working on it together, and shit fell in the grass. He couldn't find it. He was a good kid. My friend Butch, one of the first people I met when I was out here. Really nice people, nice family. Sadly, his mom died of lung cancer. If you're gonna smoke, I suggest you do it in moderation. I mean, just don't do it like chain smokers, like lighting it up after another. It's not a good idea. And I'm if it was legal to smoke marijuana, I don't know if I would smoke it, but I might be into like the weed cookies and the medicinal cookies and stuff. I'm not sure how the medical marijuana works. Some people say you don't get the high from it, and some places you do. I don't know. Uh, I did smoke it once with my friend, but it was okay. Kind of mellowed me out, made the music sound better. Haven't done it since. That was back probably maybe like 20 years ago. I don't know. I thought like if the marijuana might help with like my anxiety and stuff and help me sleep and basically relax. Plus, it might thought it might help with like my illness being bipolar and stuff. Like sometimes, like like back in the day, like bands like the Beatles and the Stones and the Who, they would like smoke marijuana and it would help them create their music. It's been around. Marijuana's been around since Earth began, really, and it gets in your. You don't really die from it. No one's ever died from marijuana. More people die from cigarettes and alcohol. And my therapist I had years ago was talking about it. He said he was a professor to college or psychology, he taught at college, and he said the alcohol kills more people and other stuff like cigarettes. Why the hell would they make an egg taco? That's pretty scary. Oh my god, they got a fucking egg hamburger at Burger King. Oh, it makes my fucking heart hurt just looking at it. I don't know. Uh, Marijuana is really can benefit people. Like even you got to do that in moderation because it can ruin your head. Honestly, if it had to be between marijuana and alcohol, I would spend my money on working on those lawnmowers and stuff. That moped, I was thinking of getting I think it's called, how do you say it, pooch? Puch, pooch. One on Craigslist for $125 near me. I thought that might be a fun project. I used to watch like moped gang videos and stuff, like these people that would go around on mopeds and go around like, and then there was like ones where like in an underground tunnel and they met up with like a moped gang or something, and there's all sorts of cool stuff on YouTube about mopeds, and even I got inspired to get one because Musty One works on them and stuff, and I thought it might be fun. Like to start out with a moped, maybe do a motorcycle someday, but I just get into trouble probably with a moped. I probably like the cop would chase after me very slowly with it. I think I'm selling the Stamper LT11 tractor too, because I got too much shit as it is, and if I don't sell some of my stuff, I won't be able to get some new projects for you guys for the channel. I mean, you can't keep everything. Of course, I'm keeping my Stamper engines. None of those are for sale. I was trying to see if I could find a 12 horsepower Briggs wiring harness or something that's from a lawnmower, and I could wire up on it. And the ones in the Stampers, the old ones, are simple. They don't have a solenoid, but they do have a diode in the wiring harness for the charging system. And I don't know what's wrong with the beginning of the year. The Stamper, the one I used, it started with the key switch. It was fine, and then I just went and swapped out the battery when it worked. So I got to look into that one of these days. But I don't really buy batteries anymore. I just jump my mowers I use. I did have a good battery that went with the Boy Salis tractor though. I sold it. I wish I kept that thing. The guy had problems with it. He couldn't even start it. There's a problem with the ground wire when it wouldn't start. And then I forgot to tell him that, but I said please try a car battery. Kevin Hart's talking about horseback riding. He's lucky. He's lucky to have money and fame. I don't know what I'd do if I was famous. I'd probably just lose my mind. Pressure of the internet, pressure of paparazzi. I mean, if you're famous, you have to present yourself a certain way, and the way people perceive you is like probably different than the way you are in real life. Sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a totally different person you are when you're like in a movie or something. Like if you're like filming even a lawnmower or something, you're like putting on a show for people. You're trying to show people. I don't really do how-to videos. I used to kind of, but and then I was like, well, it's gonna be junk either way, and I'm just trying to put a band-aid on it. But you know what I mean? You're just filming and just getting your niche and getting used to what you're saying. How you're explaining things on YouTube. He's talking about horseback riding and moving with the horse, like pumping and stuff. It's funny. Oh, he only did an hour. I guess that's good enough. He's got that special. I wonder if it's on tonight at 11. He's he mentors young comedians and stuff and helps them.
And I'm gonna try not to be a bitch and get emotional up here. Dude, I am now one of few to perform as a stand-up comedian in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, he's at Madison Square Garden. How cool.
Listen to me. You have no idea the feeling that I have walking in my body right now, man. This is a dream.
I really wish I taped that snowblower on fire. I beat the damn thing with a rag I had, which probably had oil on it, so it would have been worse. Man, he's crying. He's crying. He's so happy to perform for those fans. It took a lot out of him to do that. It takes a lot of emotion to be a comedian, just like anything else you're doing with your life. You gotta put heart into your work and what you do. Like your job, your niche. Yeah, the show is on. The new show is on where he mentors comedians at school. I don't know if Sanford Moorman's still here, so he didn't show up. Freaking butt bone is hurt because I broke it years ago. I might as well end it here, and then I'll do another live tomorrow, which will be longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this live, and you're catching it tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace, guys. See us. I'm gonna end it. Good night. Go to sleep. Have fun watching Rick and Morty. Sanford Moorman. Bye bye. Peace.